smartphones like that, tablets, and things of that sort. When we were kids, it definitely got stronger well around the ages of like anywhere between, as the missus said, 11 to like 14. You know, so yeah, I think that it's a fortunately enough for us, we didn't have to depend on 24/7 entertainment like this generation does.
Yeah.
Um, you know, you kind of it gets to a point where, you start to realize that these kids who are coming up nowadays, man, they're not used to the idea of not being able to feed that want. It's kind of like, just 24/7. It's that euphoria that they get, that pleasure 24/7. You know what I mean? That chemical that just keeps going off and off and off and
Mhm.
off. You know, um, I don't know how badly that's setting these kids up for failure. I hope it's not, but it's definitely something that I think that the parents of this generation, you know, uh, we have to kind of open our eyes to the fact that we have to do parenting different from what our parents or their parents before them did, for them
Yes.
and raising us. It's a different world out here, everybody. So, you know, yeah.
Absolutely. And to recap, because I think we might have had a little audio hiccup. So, to recap, we are talking about parenting in today's world. And the point that we were just discussing was the aspect of having computers 24/7. Raising kids, like even we're guilty of it. I will give my toddler a tablet so I can have 15 to 20 minutes of peace so I can go cook something. I can go sweep up whatever he just dropped, maybe find the blocks he's tantruming about. But it's to the point where it's like I use it as a means so I can do what I need to do. But it's not a necessity. Like he has days where he don't even care. Like he's playing all day long. And that's
Thankfully.
the structure that we want him to have.
Yeah.
We had a lot of issues with our oldest and when it came with technology. And for anybody that is raising teenagers,
Mhm.
oh, you have our whole hearts.
Yeah.
Our whole hearts. Because we are millennial parents, but we were old school when it
Mhm.
came to discipline and it came to not allowing your child to run you. When it came to you're the parent, you stay the parent, and your child can have an opinion, but they still need to understand the boundaries of being a child and listening to the parents. So with our oldest, we had a rule. We have plenty of rules, right? But when it came to technology, you had to do what you need to do in school, make sure your chores were done. As long as you were completing and accomplishing your weekly goals, we were straight. The moment it gets to now you're trying to sneak on social media, and I done found like 23 different Instagram emails. Now I gotta go in and contact Instagram and tell them there's a minor on their site.
Yeah.
And the runaround and going back and just trying to get help so you can keep your child safe is crazy. I had to contact Discord. I had to contact so many different outlets because there's just so many things out that they can get into.
Mhm.
I think it was like months we didn't get sleep because we had to like figure out how to find out which device was on the internet or connected to our Wi-Fi because he used to think he could outsmart
Mhm.
us
Mhm.
and get bring a new device from God knows where he's getting it because we took the devices that we gave him. But for some reason, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, our internet is being used
Yeah.
and we're asleep.
A
So
lot of trauma, as you can see.
yeah, we can stay on
Yeah.
teenagers all
Yeah.
night.
I think, again, that just goes back to this constant want to fuel that dopamine. Um, yeah, it's scary for this generation. It really is.
It's like they can't live without their phone.
No,
And
not at all.
granted, I just broke my phone, right? And I went 2 weeks without it, and it was hard. I get it.
Right.
Our lives are like in it, but I
You know,
survived.
I think, but nowadays, I think that it's kind of become like your personal assistant. You know,
Oh yeah,
to this.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm
You
definitely
know, this
utilizing
is
it for
no, yeah,
business.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of your life is connected to the phone. It's just the way it is nowadays. You know, so many like there's so many things people can literally breach your
Yeah.
life's security by just if they're able to get their hands on a
On your phone.
device, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
a phone.
They'll have your wallet information. If
Right,
you
it's a lot of
contact your
stuff.
picture cards up there.
You know, so it's a real thing nowadays. So you know, I guess I can kind of understand it to a degree because
So
of
what do
this.
children have that they need to have their phone 24/7 like that?
Oh well, no, I'm talking about in terms of just today's society, not so much about
I get it.
children. But just how, because you know, I'm not gonna pretend like we don't have grown folk out here acting a fool over the same
Oh yeah.
things. Um,
I mean,
and
it's
and
very
that's a bad
strong
example.
opinions
This is
about
right.
Big Taylor and his partner at the
Ah,
time.
yeah,
So there's
Tigger.
very big I want to say talk
Yeah.
going about
Yeah, it's
that.
a conversation piece right now.
Yeah.
If
and-
anybody who's familiar with Big Ticker, he's very, I wouldn't say he's world renowned, but in hip hop culture,
yeah,
yeah,
radio personality.
he is. Okay, as far as being a radio personality for sure.
And he rapped too, right?
I think he has, but you know, he's a hip hop personality, and he's very strong in that community. So, at least at the time, he was for sure. So his name is very relevant.
Mhm.
Um,
And it's sad the way people are judging. You don't even know the story. And I get it. The way things look, we have a habit of just putting our opinion out there.
mm,
But sometimes, like me, I like to wait for receipts because you
no,
never
right,
know which
never
way it's
know.
gonna go.
And you know, from the footage that I witnessed, you know, it just seems like a lot of buffoonery. It looked like it was some toxic stuff going on. You know, some of the toxic stuff I think we were talking about last week,
Yeah.
basically. Uh Listen, if it's not your property, leave it alone, you
Yeah.
know. And then at the same time, was he probably doing too much as his property at the end of the day?
I didn't see anything where he was doing too much. I
Oh,
didn't see.
right.
I seen the after photo that was submitted.
Mm,
I seen him standing over her.
mm.
I didn't see any punches. I didn't see any
No,
kicks.
that's the
I
thing.
seen him literally try to grab his phone. I seen her, oh, baby girl. And then
No,
the
doing way too
baby.
much. Yeah,
Yeah, the
Mr.
baby,
Tigger was
Mr.
crazy.
baby. I was like, oh Lord, not
I'm
the
like,
baby.
oh my
Not
god,
the
do
baby.
y'all even know this brother's name? Like his
Yes,
actual
I
Mr.
was like,
Tigger
oh,
was
Michael, wow.
Mr. Tigger was
It's
real
wild.
crazy.
I get
Like
nicknames
immediately
because
what
you're
came to
real
my
white.
mind when I heard Mr. Tigger was the
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh tiger and Frosted Flakes. I was like, man, this is
Really?
crazy.
That's Tony the Tiger.
Well, still, Mr. Tigger was crazy. I'm just like, what are you talking about? But with that being said, I didn't mean, you know, he was doing too much. I think that from the opinions of others
Yeah, a lot of
via
people.
social
Yeah.
media, you know, I've seen comments like, oh, why is he acting like that over a phone? You know, and it's
Mhm.
like, well, it's his property. And my
It
humble
is his
opinion, I
property.
think that, you know, listen, the brother wasn't doing anything to hurt her. He
Mhm.
was just like,
Give
give
me
my
my stuff.
phone.
Like,
Just give me
stand
my
on that.
phone.
Yeah.
You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, regardless on how some people in this world may feel like, well, you know, it's just a phone. He could have just walked away. It's his property at the end of the day. You know, let's how would you feel if it was yours?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
There's some people
yeah,
that say they don't care.
right.
But my thing is with that baby being there and you have adults acting like children in a sense.
hmm
Because that's what children do.
hmm
They fight when they can't get their way and they throw themselves on the floor and
Mhm.
tantrum out, and that looked like what I seen
No,
on
they
the
definitely
video.
look like a lot
So
of unresolved trauma in her own
yeah,
life, whatever was going on. Because I can't imagine that anybody with real common sense out here would be acting out of sorts like that. And
it
you know,
depends on your take on Common.
that's very true. Um, she was definitely she was just out of order. That was nonsense. I think everybody deserves a chance to redeem themselves from stupidity. She just has to take a chill pill.
Oh, that's
You
definitely.
know what I mean? Just take a back seat. Go sit down somewhere.
Yeah,
That's
nice
it,
having a
man.
seat.
Yeah,
Just hold
just
your
sit
head
down
up
somewhere.
for a few days.
Yeah, man.
Reflect,
Right.
reflect,
Yeah.
apologize, mean it,
Uh,
be sincere.
oh yeah, I think she got caught up on
Something else.
kidnapping charges or
Yeah.
something like that. So she's definitely in a lot of stuff right now. Pray for that girl. That's it. That's all I can
But
really
what
say.
would you say to the children that
Mhm.
are watching these videos? Because again, a lot of the times, if your child has access to social media, it's not being monitored what they're actually seeing.
Right.
Because I know in our situation, we did everything we could to
Mhm.
Fennell to try and stop a little boy
Mhm.
from having his way with the internet until he was, responsible of
Mhm.
age. At least show us some type of maturity that you can handle it. Like I remember when he turned 14,
Mhm.
we made an agreement that he can get TikTok. This is his first year in high school. And then he asked, no, he wanted, was it Instagram? It was something he wanted. No, I think it was Snapchat. There we go. There's so many social medias, right? So he wanted Snapchat and he wanted TikTok. And I was like, no, you got to pick one because I'm going to have the password too. And then I need to make sure that I'm in it. And then I'm already checking my stuff. I don't need to be double back checking yours too. So
Mhm.
one, we can maintain. And if you do good, then we can talk about, more later. No, not even a week of the boy get into TikTok, we agreed to TikTok. That's when I started to find all the Instagram emails and new accounts being made. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it was rough. It, especially for these kids in this generation, I don't know what it is, man, but they act like we're giving them like a chain and ball and just putting them on lockdown, and they just don't understand how much freedom you actually do
For
have.
social media.
And I don't know if we I could say we definitely tried. The parental controls, the boy was always
Everything.
trying to figure it out. Every chance he got, he tried to figure it out.
But
I'm
we
not
was
sure
on
if he
top of
ever.
it.
No, for
He
sure. We
might have got
definitely.
it for like a day, but we was on that
Oh no, no, for sure,
we
for
was
sure.
on that fast.
Um, I think at that point you kind of just gotta let life happen,
That
honestly,
was
and say,
17. At 17,
right, right.
we decided to let life happen.
It's probably a little bit before that for me, but yeah, just a
I
little
decided.
bit.
I was over
um,
it at that point.
I think you just gotta let life happen, responsibly at least. You know what I mean? Of course,
Mhm.
you're not gonna. You wouldn't want any harm to come.
Of course, now let me
You know what I
justify
mean?
how we let life happen
Yeah.
when he became almost legal. So he's like
Mhm.
17 and a half. We got a few more months of school, and he's riding really hard with his associates' family members.
Mhm.
Now, these family members are not communicating with me, and they are making arrangements with a minor. So I decided instead of, you know, going to the police and making a whole big thing about it because now I have to put my other children in a uncomfortable situation. I'm gonna see how this rocks out, see how this play out, and I'm gonna give them what they want. We're gonna see how it works. And I wanna say that when you have a village, shout out to my dad, because my dad was a very big part of that village. And they see what's going on, they will definitely step in and try to like give a little extra discipline where they may feel like, oh, this is no, you need a little extra help here. Let me give you a little backbone. My father was definitely a great um help at this time because he was able to take our child for a few days and give us a breather, because one, we know where he's safe, and two, we we know he good. He with my dad, he's fine. So when he came to this associate's family, imagine how nerve-wracking that can be, not knowing these people from a hole in a wall, understanding the way that they raise their child is how you don't agree with, because you wouldn't do the same with yours, but they're convincing and gaslighting your child. Every time you take a phone away from your child, they give them one. They present them with a electronic device or tablet, and you speak to them and you tell them that my child is in therapy and he has a addiction to social media, and I prefer for him not to have electronic device when he is not in my care. People didn't understand that, and they gave us a very hard way to go. So I have an associate who, I don't know, from a hole in a wall, coming into my life through my child. She starts to buy him sneakers and clothes and you name it, he had it. Apple watches, Apple tablets, and it was all the excuse of, oh, my child no longer uses it. We have so much. I wanna give. Now, again, I was like, this stuff is not coming in my house. So what he would do was leave it in his locker. Maybe if he went to his grandmother's house, he would prefer to go over there because he could have more freedom, right? So it got to the point where we decided to just relax and see where it was going to go. I did pull him out of school because he was just getting a little too free. So in his senior year, we wind up putting him in an all boys school because we needed some type of structure to get back in his life. What the associate did not understand is that I knew where my child was and he had a school bus for transportation. So why don't my child need a phone? He doesn't need a phone because once he gets on that bus, the matron has a phone. The driver has a phone. Once he gets to the school, he can call me from the main office, which he did every single day. So I know he's in school. When he get off of school, guess what? He's back with the matron and the bus driver, and then he's in front of the house. Why did he need a phone? Why did he need a phone? But then we have the associate who gives him the phone, and now he's going to school.
Yeah.
Villages are supposed to be helping you.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you do when you have people in your community sabotaging your child?
Yeah.
How do you survive?
Which is a real thing. That's a real thing.
Like our relationship.
I mean, we did it. we survived it. For the most part. And we did it without having to whoop anybody asses. We didn't want to go to jail. So and
Joe had a major.
I'm pretty sure going to jail was a big influence. No, for sure. But yeah, I think that there needs to be better, especially, I don't know, man, like it's a strange world that we live in, and because
when
of social
people
media,
think they can tell you how to raise your own child is crazy.
No, definitely. But that's also due to social media. It influences us heavy. It's a major influence, even to a good portion of adults nowadays. People have the tendency to, like, they'll look at how people are carrying themselves via social media and compare their lives to what they see visually. It's bad stuff, man. It's very unhealthy.
They can't understand the difference between reality,
right?
And
you watch it, right? And when people are watching what I would call the circus, you look at this show and you're in awe about what it is that you're seeing. And when you start making these comparisons to your own life, and you think that this person is living so lavishly, not understanding that they're only allowing you to see what it is exactly that they want you to see. You don't really know what's going behind closed doors, and that's okay. It's none of your business. If people want to put on that particular image, then so be it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you shouldn't allow things like that to consume you to the point where you find yourself out here doing things that you know damn good and well you shouldn't be doing at all.
I agree.
You know.
bringing back to like The Village, I just wanted to remember we just seen an episode of The Shy where Keisha took the phone away from
Oh
her
yeah, man, that was
son,
crazy.
her
Right,
and
right, right.
Emmett's son
Hmm.
that they
Shout out to the
share.
Shy,
You
because
know, we
that's
watched The Shy now.
yeah, no, that's definitely they definitely hit that
That scene, right?
yeah, they hit that nail on the head very
Mhm.
well with that scene.
But I love
Yeah,
the fact that the other mothers in her group supported and they took phones from their children
right,
as
right.
well instead of having, oh, well, let me give you what your
Mhm,
mother just took from you because I know better than the person that pushed you out with no epidural.
mhm. I think there needs to be an awakening, especially in communities that we come from. Um
And stop thinking social media is not harmless. Like, stop thinking
no, it
it's
can
not
be.
that
No,
serious.
it can be. But that comes with anything in life. Too much of anything is bad for you. And I can
Yes.
definitely tell you that too much of social media can be bad for you,
Hmm.
especially if you're using it to indulge in things that you know isn't healthy for you. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like if somebody is eating sugary substances every day, you're gonna get cavities, right? You know what I mean? So
Allegedly.
uh right. But the point is that we as parents do need to have better unity. Stop thinking that, you're like the it factor if you're being cool amongst these kids and trying to be their friends and stuff like
Hmm.
that. You got to
And
be a
not to
pit.
say not to love your kid. If
No,
you
no, no,
have a
no.
way,
That's the
like
thing. Of
our
course, you should.
10-year-old is on the spectrum, and
Mhm.
I feel like we have a friend relationship
No, but I'm
with
not. I'm
him.
not talking about with your own child.
Okay,
I'm
well,
talking
because he
about
still
just
gives us respect.
yeah. I'm talking about just they're adults out here. Like for example, the person you were just referring to,
Hmm.
thinking that I want to be that cool adult that
Hmm.
all of these kids can come to. And it's like,
Hmm.
bro, stop. Because you're gonna end up doing things that could be detrimental to their lives. And
Especially
you
if
don't
you
even
don't
know it.
understand the history.
You don't understand the history.
Mhm.
You're doing things that you think is gonna put you in, I don't know, good makings with your own children. I don't really understand the connection, but it's
But
important
then when
to
he gets off to college, you leave as if y'all never had any, you
listen,
know.
that's a whole I think that's something we should save that for a whole
Okay,
nother
okay. We're
podcast.
gonna
Let's
go
not stray
to
away.
to
Yeah.
parenting a child on the spectrum. We're gonna get off the teenagers for a little while.
Right, right.
Yeah, I told you I could talk about it all
Yeah,
day
we could
now.
we could definitely spend some time on that just alone. But yeah, yeah, for sure.
I think one point I want to emphasize with us when it comes with parenting is that our middle child, when he was born, he was a preemie, right? So we always knew that there might have been a delay or he might have needed a little extra time to catch up. We wasn't really too sure what his story was going to look like. The doctors were telling us that he probably wouldn't be able to talk and wouldn't be able to do things like a normal child. Quote, that's the doctor words, not mine.
Mhm.
I hope Gary can remember, but every single day I was with this baby and brought this baby home, I would not label him. I don't care if you want to say, oh, just accept, blah, blah, blah. I was manifesting, my baby will speak. I'm like, that's cute. Like, it went in one ear and out the other. It went around my head. It didn't even go in my head. I was like, you want to tell me about who I birthed? No, 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 no. We're not doing that. I
Mhm.
guarantee you he will. And I say it was a year because we had to do like a NICU follow up because again he was a preemie, and a year like a graduation. So they wanted to see all the preemies a year later. So when we go for like their little celebration, this same doctor had to look me in my eye and apologize because he was wrong. And he see, and even Maxwell wasn't even verbal at this time, but just the things he was doing for his age, he was developmentally, excuse me,
Mhm.
fine, walking,
Mhm.
like semi-climbing, but
Mhm.
doing things that
He was doing a lot of things that particular doctor was in denial about.
mhm,
Yeah, he was. It was almost as if the The brother was putting curses on my
Yeah,
children
you
before
gotta.
he would even give them a
People
chance.
talk negative about your kid,
Yeah.
and if you the that type of person where you feed off of like words,
Mhm.
words have power.
Mhm.
Like there is power in your tongue, and when people talk over your kid, you got to make sure you have the last say.
Yeah,
Like you can
definitely.
say what you want, but he come home with me.
And believe it or not, piggybacking off of social media, um, cyberbullying,
Oh,
you
that's
know,
real, yeah.
you know, let's go into that for a second. Yeah, that's definitely something that you want to be able to protect your kids from. It can get
Absolutely.
serious. So,
It's
and
very
that
serious. You
those
got
same
loved
those
ones taking
same
their life.
toxic comments can definitely protrude through these screens that we use on a daily basis, and it can do some mental harm,
Mhm.
you know. So be mindful and be careful.
Even little things
And
like YouTube, we don't even let our
mm,
kids on YouTube. It has to be kids YouTube, and even that
right.
is still filtered because you got the. I remember when our oldest was young, and we got him in front of the computer. He got the headphones in. He watching this little bad boy on the slide, Yo, something like that. Yeah, we stopped that real quick. But then
Pokio.
Pokemon, that was the name. Oh, I was
Yeah.
close.
I have a
I was close.
I have a colleague actually at the job who
They baby into it.
huh? No. He uses Pokio memes and stuff like that. So yeah, I
Really?
thought it was kind of
Oh
funny.
Lord. If you only know how
I've
that
seen it.
show like traumatized us because
Right.
he wanted to do everything he seen this little bad behind boy do in this dang show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
Right.
And then one day we happen to walk by and we thinking he watching Barney. No, it's I hate you, you hate me.
Oh boy,
Let's
I
get
definitely.
together and Barney. Like I'm
Yeah,
like,
that
what?
was bad,
I said,
bro. That was
hell no.
YouTube.
But
Yeah, I remember that.
now we gotta try and talk to him about it and tell him how it's not right and all that. This little boy takes it and now he want to have nightmares. So we went through what 2-3 weeks of him
Yeah.
just waking up randomly screaming, Barney, Barney, biting me, Barney, I'm like, boy, bite him back. It got to that point. Got to that point. And YouTube was gone. Like we was over it. And I think that was when we learned they don't need no time. They don't need no TV time. Read a book. You'll be all right.
Yeah, that was a bad time for sure. Let's talk about being new parents. Oh my God. Yeah, that was so as you can see, she's giving history on when we started learning how to actually use parental controls at this point. So
Yeah. Been doing this for a while.
Shout out to all the new parents out there. I'm sure y'all going through the struggle right now yourselves. Oh no, for sure. Um okay, yeah. Let's bring it back to Maxwell real quick.
Yes. We are advocates for early intervention. We truly believe, even if you don't think your child may be delayed, if they're offering it, it's free. Just do it.
No, yeah, seriously.
It don't hurt.
Yeah, and for anybody who don't feel ashamed.
Yeah, nothing to be ashamed about.
Listen,
it's their label.
No, right.
You don't gotta claim it.
No, yeah. Don't ever feel shame about doing what's best for your children. Anybody who ever convinces you that doing that is not loving them, get them away from you because
that's a form of manipulation.
No, it is. Like this. Listen, take care of your babies. Yeah. Do what you can to make sure that they have the best opportunities possibly set at the ends of their feet.
And don't be
as
scared.
They grow.
Like I know, like that heart thumping feeling, like oh my gosh, what you mean something might be wrong?
Right.
Like I can definitely attest to anxiety. Yeah. Okay, but
working on it definitely helps.
Yeah.
Just know that. And there's hope in that. I can definitely remember a story. I remember a moment story. I have a story from a moment. I won't say the teacher's name, but she was beautiful. Oh God, I miss her a lot. Hopefully she'll tune in and she'll know exactly who I'm talking about because she was actually his first teacher.
Oh, she was my favorite.
Yeah, she was. But I remember being after several sessions and me feeling as if, there was really no hope for my son. And, I would never actually be able to hear him verbally speak to me. I tell you what, there's no shame in my game at all. I had tears roll down my eyes the minute I heard this boy utter brown bear. Okay. If you want to make a grown man cry, yeah, something like that. But it was tears of joy. It was tears of joy, and
He called me right at work, yeah.
yeah. Hearing that, it was
I was so mad I missed it.
oh boy, it was something else, and it happened so fast, but I know I
Mhm.
heard it, and
And
it
from there, he
just
just kept going.
oh yeah,
She was
slowly,
the
slowly but
greatest,
surely,
like,
slowly but surely he
instructor.
did.
She was the greatest instructor, and it even got to the point where she would have us leave the room. And again, that anxiety would creep up like, what you mean you need time with my baby? But I knew he would be better for it.
Yeah.
And I mean, once we came out the room, because we're very hands-on, like very hands-on.
Mhm,
Once we came out the room, he flourished.
mhm,
He didn't have the security blanket. And I
mhm.
think when that flight or fight kind of kicks in, he was like, I'm a fight because he like his mama.
Yeah, we don't normally say nobody's name up here, and I won't, but I'll just say shout out to Mrs. B. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sure she's on the
We
line.
love you and miss you so
Yeah,
much.
no, we really do. We really do. And we wish we were able to stay in contact with you. So if you ever get a chance to
I've
see
been
these
trying to
videos.
find you. She don't got no social media yet.
Yeah. But if she ever comes across any of these videos that we are doing,
We
please
thank
reach
you.
out.
We
We thank you. Reach out to us. Leave
Yes.
comments, and let me know if it's okay to say your name. But yeah, she was
A doll, a gem,
yeah,
life.
she was dope.
The best.
Yeah.
We were so sad she had to leave.
Yeah.
We were so sad. Like, I even tried to find out what school she worked in. Cause I was like, well, maybe we can just get Max.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie,
Like,
y'all.
I felt
Listen,
like I was kind of stalking
I'm not trying to put that weight on her, but I'm
her.
telling you, if y'all ever have children who are, considered, then they may need some help at some point in time in their lives. Shout out to her.
Facts.
She's the golden girl. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
she's dope. So yeah,
It's the truth.
yeah, she really is. And she did us a good service, and we
Yeah.
appreciate her.
She
And
loved her
always
job,
will.
and it makes
She
a
did.
difference.
That does when you
And I
love your
think it
job.
also makes a difference if you love parenting.
Mhm,
Because
for
if you
sure.
don't love parenting, I can see why a lot of these children are coming up the way they're coming up.
Yeah.
Now, let's get into the toddler.
Oh, let's do it. Okay.
I need all my toddler parents to stand up,
Mhm.
come in these comments, and tell me how many times a day are you dodging Legos coming to your head? Bottles, like how many times are you just like, because I feel like I lost more weight running from him
Mhm.
and avoiding his
Mhm.
little sneak attacks than going to the gym.
It's funny.
He keep me in shape. I got the weight training because he a big 40 pounds. So we got the weight training
Yeah.
going on already. And then it's just
40 pounds at one.
my reflex.
Big boy.
He's almost 2. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very
He
much.
was
He's
40
almost
before
2.
he reached
Yeah,
40. Close.
no, don't believe him, y'all. Don't believe him. My baby just a little chunky, but he tall. He tall. Nothing wrong with that. But not even learning, but reteaching ABCs all over, and he's a Mickey Mouse kid, so I'm okay. But oh my goodness, if he would have been like an annoying cartoon that I couldn't take, I'm glad I could do with Mickey Mouse because I do love me some Kingdom Hearts. So Mickey always got a spot.
I'm a Zelda
in this
guy,
house.
but yeah. Go ahead.
I was Sony. Okay, Sony, PlayStation, PS5, Abby, y'all. Okay, but
Mhm.
down to the picky eating sometimes he don't even want to eat. He will just have his way of tantruming for no reason. Like he's the maddest one out of all the boys we raised. Like he's
Mm,
just so angry to be so little.
yeah.
I don't
I don't know,
understand what
man.
he's so mad about. Like, what are you traumatized? Like, what happened?
But he's sensitive at the same time. It's really strange. Like he has a combination
He is a
of
sweet baby. He's so sweet.
yeah, it's a weird combination. I don't get it.
It's like
Like he's ready
an
to,
angry patch instead of
it's
sour
late,
patch.
so I'm gonna talk how I talk. He's ready to whoop your ass and then give you a hug right after. It's the
Yeah,
weirdest
like,
thing
I'm
in the
sorry I had to
world.
whoop you.
No, yeah.
Like, I was
But
like,
he does it in a way where it's like you accept it. Like it's like what the hell is this, So yeah, he's funny.
he's
He's
very
funny.
a charmer. Let me tell y'all a little story since we did a story about all of them. And I got a good story about James too, so we'll throw it in there.
Mhm.
But we're walking out, just having a little let's go get some lunch day, right? So we take a nice little stroll, and he's in a stroll at the time. And toddlers get anxious and they get like I say restless leg syndrome because they just can't sit still. And while we're waiting for the food, I'm like, let me just walk him back up and down the block. This little boy, he ready. He jumps out the stroller like he's just boop, boop, boop. Like he's really keeping up. I'm like, oh, okay, we in there. We get around, we turn, and now he's like leading me diagonally. And I'm like, where is this little boy walking?
He's real small.
Why he walked up to some very beautiful little teenage girls and just smiled and just hey, how y'all doing? Not talking yet, because he's just starting to do his words, but just a smiling, like, yeah, y'all who I want to see. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was like, this little guy is apparently a flirt. So I didn't know why I was walking over here, but now I see he wanted to say hi. And they were so cute. They were so beautiful. They were like, oh, hey, hi, kitty, hi. And he ate it up.
Yeah.
His personality is so big.
Mhm.
Like to be so little. Like you just got here. What are you like? What's going on?
Mhm.
So I thought that was a cute story to share about him. Now, all the stuff we went through with our teenager, I will say I miss Mama Stacy, but she told me that once he made 18, once he got out of high school, things will get better. God rest her soul. I did not believe her. I didn't believe her. I was like, you take on that. Like I'm telling you, I was over it. But I must say, she made me a believer because we talk every day. And that says a lot because when we live together, we barely talk. And that was by his choice. I just want to put that out there. But the relationship's gotten better in the adulting. And I think now he understood that I only kept you as close as I could because I'm responsible for you and the things that you do. And I don't want them type of problems. So I'm gonna be on you when these little girls are in your phone because I'm not trying to pay your child support. You don't have no job. I don't understand why do you think that's acceptable? It's not.
Yeah.
He's 18, he's in college. I love his girlfriend. We're cool. I never had no, oh, what you doing with my son? Like, no issues at that. I'm like, hey girl, how you doing? Take him off my hand. Go ahead. Just treat him right. That's all I asked. That's it. She don't give me no problem. I don't understand the whole dynamics that families have when your child finds love. Why not just be happy for them?
Mhm. Everybody isn't equipped with that. So,
I don't get it.
listen, it's not for us to get. We understand who we are. So, and hopefully
I
those
mean, we could
parents will
talk
get it.
about it because my mom ain't gonna say nothing. But when we got together, did you feel accepted by my mom?
That's a good question. Oh my God. Yeah. On our first meeting, but prior to that, no, prior to that, I know she.
Yeah, I was like, she ain't like you.
No, I know.
she was She was like, I don't know. But that was more because my mom didn't trust me.
Right.
So she was just like, I don't know what you about to, what you.
But I knew that. Not that in
yeah.
particular, but I knew that.
Yeah. She was like, nah, because she like, you trying to take my door. Hold on.
But when we were face to face, like she
when I started learning, like spending time, coming over.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You know, probably won't.
And she apologized to me.
Oh wow.
And she loved, oh my God, she loved her son, Gary. Y'all gonna have to get my book so y'all can get to that chapter. But she definitely loved her some Gary. And the relationship became,
miss her.
It became really sweet.
Yeah.
I think she took a part in parenting in us and in our adult life. Because
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, especially when it came to the oldest.
No, for sure.
Shoot, if he could live over there, like we would have probably been all right. No lie.
that first one was a handful. We'll just keep it at that. He was something else.
Was so,
yeah, man, that was something else.
Like everything we got bad for the first, and no shade, because I love all my babies.
Yeah,
but we had some bad ish, okay, and I'm just giving it to you straight because that's how we do.
Right.
Everything bad we got from that one, it's like we got. I don't know if y'all follow the Bible Job when he got double over his portion. Yeah, we had double and then some, and it just keeps coming. Yeah. He's still.
I think all kids have their quirks about themselves, you know, and everybody has to, you know, when you come into this world, you don't know.
Yeah, because the last one's luck a few bucks.
I think it's important for any I'm gonna say this, any teenagers that may tune in, it's important that you guys understand. Don't make life harder for yourselves by you know, even if you feel like, oh, I don't have to listen to that, it's something I just need to go through. Some wise words of wisdom to you. Don't go looking for trouble when trouble's already coming to look for you. It's as simple as that.
And it does have your address.
Yeah, no, it does. Okay. You don't want to dance with trouble. So, you know, try to avoid it at all costs. And, you know, trust me, when the time comes and it starts knocking on the door, ready and willing and dressed well and prepared to dance with you, you're gonna want to run. So don't go looking for it, you know. Everybody has a story to tell.
Yes.
I think that if you see somebody with enough battle wounds, take heed to the things that they're telling you, because I'm sure that they're responsible enough to heed those words of wisdom onto you and at least show you the footprints that they applied into the sand that you should be following. So you don't go walking into dead ends and traps. Just take heed to some of the wise. That's all, you know, and save yourself that trouble. That's all you got to do.
Absolutely. Yeah. If your parents are trying, cut them some slack. Like, parental abuse is real too. And y'all hurt our feelings. Like, y'all could be mean. Like, chill out. Dang. Like, I know I might have thought some things about my mom, but I ain't never say it.
Yeah. No, it's scary. Like, even some of those adolescents who probably haven't even cracked into double digits yet. You know, one scary story that I remember hearing a few years ago when I think the mother, and I think she took a video game from the child, or you remember that one, right? That was pretty bad. You know, that, God, man, that was horrible. That was horrible. You know what I mean? It's like, this is what I'm saying. You know, this goes back to technology and how kids are being consumed by these everyday virtual reality type of products and social media. They can't, and AI makes it worse, honestly. As much as I love AI, I know that can be a sickly thing at some point too. That it's really hard for these kids who are now being born into the world to determine what's real and what's not. It's really hard. So I think, you know, piggybacking off of what the missus said, yes, kids, teenagers, take it easy on your parents, but at the same time, parents have better understanding about what's going on.
We gotta meet them
somewhere. We gotta meet in the middle.
Somewhere. I don't know.
And we
But
have to figure out as a community how we should be carrying ourselves nowadays.
and how to
Because
bridge the gap.
no,
Like,
yeah, we have to figure that out because it's a different world out here. It's not the same. It's not. We have to wake up to that reality. This is not 1990 something. This ain't 1980 something. No, we are far beyond that point. Anything that our parents before us and before them was raised up on, I'm sorry, y'all. It's probably not going to work in today's society. It's a different world
'cause
out
we
here.
tried.
It's a different
We
world.
tried.
So, I say take what does work and try to build on it,
Absolutely.
you know, and use the people who are in that community, who are in that village, who are actually helping you in a healthy way. Use them. Use them. Okay. Because I'm sure they want to be used appropriately, but you just got to make sure that they are on one accord with how you are parenting. So that's it.
And kids, y'all have the rest of your life to do whatever it is y'all want.
Facts.
Why not just give the first 17 to mom and dad?
Facts.
They don't want to hurt you. Most
I tell
parents,
my boys that
genuine
every
parents.
day. Like if I could be behind that desk again, I would take it.
I don't know about
I
the
would.
desk,
No, I
but
would.
I definitely would take the size.
No, I would take. You funny.
I was
I would. No.
Hold on.
And when I say that, don't get it twisted. It's not. I'm not wishing to be a kid so much. I think that just knowing what I know now, if I could go back with this now,
Mhm.
I would take advantage of it.
Yeah.
For sure. And everybody could say that, you know what I mean? Especially around this age. But
I
yeah.
feel like I'm on more of I'd rather just take advantage of it now.
No,
I know what I
yeah.
know now, and I'm
No,
not
yeah.
gonna let it stop me just because I might have
Mhm.
hit it 10 years.
No, I
after.
agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I'm saying that's just based off of the fact that these are wise words to those teenagers. Don't wait until
Really.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
get it right. That's
Yeah.
it. Just listen to the ones who came before you because they might really be onto something.
Yeah, I love my elders.
I know that that whole YN stuff is it's funny. Yo, stop for real. Like cut it out. It's
Yeah.
nonsense. Stop. It's
And
nonsense.
not your
Yo.
circle. Everybody's not your friend. And it's okay. There's some that's associated. There's some that's just for a season. There's some that might really be your day ones. But you're really not going to know that until time.
Mhm.
So stop trying to rush every relationship that you meet. Let it grow into something. Let it become something genuine. Like find out who that person is without them having to tell you, because people will show you every single time.
And that may take time. You know, allow time. Allow that time to pass so you
Mhm.
can truthfully know who it is that's in your circle. Whether it's somebody that you're falling in love with, if it's just friendship, if you're forming a brotherly sisterlyhood or brotherly brother, whatever type of relationship it is, give it time before you just start putting your all into somebody thinking that this person has your back. Take your time, okay? Learn people, learn yourself,
Facts. Learn yourself
you know?
and love yourself.
Yeah.
2 L's in life. 3 L's.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think is the biggest misconception about fathers? Being a father yourself.
The biggest misconception,
Yeah, like
that we aren't needed.
mhm.
That's bad. Because I've seen this type of stuff happen on Father's Day where and look, shout out to y'all, single mothers. I know y'all probably working hard.
Yes, I
Whatever was
do.
going on in your life
Mhm.
that unfortunately it didn't work out with you and that significant other.
And
Just
single
don't
dads too.
single dads too. Same thing. That's a fact. It works both ways. Look, whatever may have happened, don't allow that to throw shade on the rest of the community of people who are actually doing what they got to do. You know what I mean? Like I I love my babies. I'm a father first and foremost. I don't care about like that. You're not about to don't take my honorable day away from me. Because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna do that to y'all as mothers, hardworking mothers at that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that is one of those things that
it took him a few years to acknowledge me for Mother's Day, but that's the thing of the past.
She's a liar.
No, he's like, you ain't my mama. Come on, you don't remember that?
No.
He said that.
No.
He said that.
There's a difference there.
It was like 17 years ago, but it happened.
All right, yeah, see, we're gonna have a podcast. You gonna open up these can of worms. She gonna open up a can of worms. Don't do that, because I'm gonna have everybody who tunes into this chat, and I'm gonna see what these comments is gonna be like. Okay, I was supposed to be doing stuff for my mother on Mother's Day. You know what's up.
That's what he said.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make it seem like that's something we gotta do. Like, stop.
I'm just saying.
Whatever.
Your Father's Day be nice. I'm just like, I don't just be giving you ties and socks. Like, you be having experiences. Like, what you talking about?
She bought me a dope wallet this year.
Mm.
I do appreciate that. She did. She bought me a dope wallet.
Shirts of Zelda. What he said was his favorite? Oh, okay. Mm.
So it's an upgrade from a copy. Yeah. She made that sound like it was sweet.
He got two.
She made that. She said we evolved from the time. Yo, chat. She's crazy, man. I can't, man. We evolved from the time. You funny. You funny.
His favorite game. I'm telling y'all. It works every time.
Right. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so that is the biggest what now? You said it was the
misconception
about fathers, that I feel like, yeah, appreciate fathers.
Yeah.
That's it. Mm.
That's dope. We've been on a while, yeah. I think it may be time for our late night anime corner.
Okay.
All right. So for all things anime, we're gonna lead you this way. Anime of the week. Oh my gosh, it just left me that quick. Oh my gosh, what is the name of it? Okay, we're gonna go to where I am on One Piece. Oh, Black Torch. There we go. Sorry, had to
Black
Torch real quick. Yeah, so 2 episodes out right now on Crunchyroll. First episode had me locked. If you like possession kind of animes, I feel like there's a story there. It's very fast paced. I did have to watch the second episode twice, but that's only because I wasn't really paying attention. But the first episode had me locked in. So I'm excited for the third, and hopefully I'll figure out what day of the week it comes out. But it is on Crunchyroll, and 2 episodes out right now, and they are dubbed. You don't have to wait for the dub to drop. It's already dubbed in English. And for those that like the subtitles, I got another one for y'all next week. Now, One Piece, I don't know how, but I made it to some movie, because Crunchyroll has a way of, they put the episodes and then they put the movie and then continuation of the episodes. So I ain't feel like skipping it. So I'm basically finding out everything Luffy did when he was on the island for 2 years. I ain't do no spoiler, right? Okay. I hate spoiling.
I mean, you just said he was on. I mean, it's a bunch of islands.
Okay. I mean, yeah, they really are going to.
It's like everywhere's an island. If that's a spoiler for somebody,
You're right.
Yeah, I don't know.
And oh my god! Oh, so excited because Demon Slayer, July 28th, Crunchyroll. We are in there.
I'm excited about that.
I can't wait. Oh wait, we got applause. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Come on, somebody, rock it.
Yeah.
But that is our late night anime corner talk, and we will pick up where I am with One Piece next week.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get into our toast for the night.
Can we talk about one more show outside of anime?
Yeah, sure.
Raising Kanan.
Oh Lord!
Shout out to 50 Cent.
Seriously?
I've seen some stuff. 50 Cent
Oh,
and the Power
Lord.
Universe.
Shake
Yeah, I'm
it.
just saying. I'm saying we got adults out here who don't be into the anime. I'm just,
You're right.
Yo,
We did
yeah.
talk about the show.
We did talk about the Shy, but they don't, you know what I'm saying? Shy is also, that's a dope show. But right now I just
We do
see
watch other things.
no. But it's the wave right now is
Raising Kanan?
right now is something
Okay,
done
we gotta catch
transpired,
up.
so it's pretty dope. And I believe this is the final season. It really don't make sense to me, which kind of makes me feel like it's gonna be a cliffhanger in a sense because
You
I
don't
don't
feel like everybody gonna die?
I don't know. I hope not.
Except for Kanan, because we know he got survived.
Well, clearly. Well, and
talk about your why you think Rock survives.
What you mean?
Because in the episode, so this man had a whole theory about why Rock is going to survive this season, because in an episode of the original Power, Ghost or Tommy, one of them, asks Kanan, "So how's your mom?"
Yeah, he talked about visiting her or something like that. But
because I'm thinking Rock didn't make it. I'm thinking Kanan took out his mom.
Right. I don't know. I just don't think that Kanan has, for all we know, he could have been talking about a completely different mother.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what if it was a mother figure?
Right. It could be something like
Ghost and Tommy might not even know about his past. Because
right.
Is he getting introduced to Ghost and Tommy, or is that going to be a spinoff?
It might be a spinoff. They said that they were supposed to be introduced this season, but I don't think that episode has happened yet. I'm not sure entirely.
Oh, we ain't get there yet, y'all. I told y'all we're a little behind, but we're gonna be caught up by next week.
No, yeah, for sure.
We're gonna be caught up. It's been a busy week.
Again, shout out to 50 Cent and the Power Universe. Dope show. Yeah. So yeah, let's finish this off.
All right, we are going to toast up the night. This toast is for every parent who needs to feel heard, every parent that needs to have their voice, just have a safe space. Drop it in the comments. Yeah. We listen. We don't judge. Yeah. We had our own share of rough parenting.
Sure did.
Let us be your village, and we will support in the ways that we can.
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing about financial. Just I want to put that in the so emotional support.
Right.
Emotional support. Okay, just want to put that out there. So we want to hear from your parents.
And shout out to all of the parents outside of the main parents, and I'm talking about that village. We're talking about like the uncles, the aunties, the grandparents.
Godmothers,
the godmothers, goddaddies. Neighbors. Close friends of the family who are actually responsible and, really trying to do what it is that's necessary to make sure that they're raising children in a healthy environment so they can be productive citizens in the society that we live in and actually contribute to some spectacular things out here, because we're all full of color. It just depends on how you want to draw your painting, So, yeah, shout out to all of y'all. And keep on shining, you guys.
Absolutely.
Right.
Have a great night. This has been a toast with the Telemonies. We are toasting to each and every one of you, whether you birthed a child or not. You are a parent in our eyes. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until we
meet again. All right, y'all. Good night.
The laughter lingers on. The conversation grew. The table's always open. There's a place reserved for you. Until we meet again, we'll raise another toast with family, friends, and memories. It's the people we love the most. We'll save you a seat. We'll save you a seat. Right here with the Talamone.